Give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator of nature. We do give thanks and praise. Silent deception and inducement by fraud. I won't let this go at all, because this is where I'm at. And this is where I have to demonstrate my freedom and expose the criminality in the traffic division area. Now, I'm on love read and write because my head tough, so I always scribble or tip tap and I beat up the computer, then put it that way. Yeah. So I'm gonna come forward with this document here when I forgot. I forgot to the Supreme Court area because I can't deal with the criminal them in the criminal traffic court division. Truly. So I'm going to go to court on the 17th and I'm not getting a speedy trial like what the Constitution said. The thief in parish court judge, that woman, she have to be a criminal. She tell me, say me have to go for disclosure on July 28th. So this is May, June, July, we are the 28th. More than 2 months from now. And then this woman has set a trial date for the September 22nd. Garbage. However, you see through them a criminal and them like for run program and set people up. I don't mind. I come forward to the public and chant. Yeah, man. So this document, I don't know, anytime I do anything, this is how I structure my document. With my flag over here, so. And my crown. This is not nobody else's crown. This is my crown. Because I'm a Nestorian king, whether I like it or not. Whole heap of king there. They're all kings. I just choose Nestorian king. I must say, attention, the office of the Governor General, private to public. Notice an affidavit. You don't know my style, title owner. But that one here is a little bit different. It's an affidavit of claim and petition for redress and settlement. Notice the agent is notice the principal, vice versa. And it's the Supreme Court of Judicator of Jamaica. And we will establish a claim number when we get to that point. And it has said between Linton and Neil Dallas accused, claimant, and the Attorney General of Jamaica, and the Director of Public Prosecution in the matter of Chapter 3, Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom of the Constitution. Public authorities' silent deception and inducement by fraud. For the record, equality before the law is paramount and mandatory by law. I'm kind of tired to that still. I'm put in some painting and thing. Yeah, man, but I just say, boy, I bring this forward. Acknowledgement and acceptance of the Governor General assented 2011 Constitution of Jamaica. The ban and the public oath of office for all public officers made under penalty of perjury, elected and or appointed in full accord to honor the public corporate offer to contract. Acknowledgement and acceptance of all charges and return for settlement and closure of all account by the registered security instrument, i.e. juristic person, or certified copies attached hereto and incorporated herein by reference as Evidence 1 Exhibit A, herein after surety. Them area are more when me go deal with the St. Catherine Parish Court. Because I have 2 sets of documents I work on simultaneously. Yeah, man, but I bring that one here forward to we want to talk about the Constitution, To proceed, we first respectfully demand the Clerk of Court cognize that the title owner is here on special visitation as a beneficial equitable title holder on all matters pertaining to the surety, We also respectfully demand this court to take notice that this title owner is present only in the capacity as one who has attained the age of majority. One can look up them things. Therefore, age of majority, legal term. Therefore, we direct you to fulfill your fiduciary duty and settle all accounts as my public trustee. This is when we are going at a little place there, you know. The criminal side of things, we're going to have them things. But this are more, you know, for put them people here. Once me I deal with them, you know what I mean, as public servants, public officers, when them in honor, this is how me as a man approach them. You know what I mean? And we're going to make some adjustment, as you guys know. Fulfill your fiduciary duty, settle all accounts as my private trustee. We acknowledge and accept the certification of my right of subrogation. This is when you change one, you know, switch it up. Make them put up them bond in our, you know what I mean? Same way. Me share that information later. We do not consent to proceed without this court acknowledge and accept that we are here on special visitation as beneficial equitable title holder. Because I may have my title, my bond, I carry go inside it. And notice what's a title. I me own the title belongs to me. My name that. Now, this is where I want to touch upon the Constitution. We shall agree the Constitution of Jamaica, particularly the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom, guarantees to all persons in Jamaica certain rights and freedom. You hear that, people? One of the rights and act crazy is because you don't really have access to this. Because just like how the criminal parish court judge I set up 2 months from now for disclosure when them come do what them are doing us. Or fleece them, a fleece me account by way of messing with the bond. So she give me what? The 28th for go for disclosure and then all the way up in January. So where is the speedy trial? You know, where the Constitution required. This is why I'm saying it's a criminal court, criminal arena, criminal environment. Everything about it is criminal. Because the police officer stopped me unlawfully and falsely arrest and imprison me. You understand? And this is how them come with them silent deception. Because when them do that now, it's a kidnapping right there. Without lawful authority, I guarantee none of the 3 police will pull me over have a delegation of authority. None of the 3 police officers. You know what I mean? Specifically, the old police officer who cannot read and write. I guarantee for his 30 years of service, as he said, he does not have a delegation of authority from the public authority. They do not have anything like that. This is why what I'm doing is unlawful. And then when, for me to get out of that imprisonment, then present me with my own surety by way of a recognizant bond. This is the fleece. This is the fraud. You understand? This is a theft of this system in that traffic court area. I'm not going to prove it. I'm going to break down the recognizance and I'm going to do it again and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to keep repeating these same thing over and over till people kind of, you know, familiarize themselves with it so much where they must say, I don't want to hear it no more. Them are going to do some things now. It's silent deception when you stop me and I go on like I have lawful authority. And when me have to come out of that place under threat, duress, and coercion, me have to sign my own recognizance bond. That is the inducement by fraud. Because my own recognizance bond was not entered in before a magistrate or before a court of record. The only court of record is the Supreme Court downtown. None of these bush league inferior location. You understand? So you people have no authority, period. And this is why we're going to express ourselves this way. And when I continue, I want to see a whole different thing going on the earth. This island are going to just change. Yeah, man. And I'm not going to play that game. I want to keep on play, and I'm going to demonstrate. So I want to release my property. Release my property and leave me alone. Want to see me on a turn on the back. You understand? On a criminal in our conduct, and me a proof that on have no jurisdiction nor authority. And all the people who want to carry on a traffic area, it's fraud. All of it are fraud, but the people cannot prove it. I can. Absolutely no one on this island can do what I am doing now or have done what I have done. I've done it before. I'm going to show me I do it on a much higher level now. These people are criminals. It's a criminal cabal. And the resident magistrate that is now called parish court judge. We have to question you people because you people are functioning outside of law. You people are doing business. That court is like a bank. It's just for business. We shall agree the Constitution of Jamaica, particularly the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom, guarantee to all persons in Jamaica certain rights and freedom. These are subject only to such limitation as are placed upon them by the Charter itself. And what is a charter? A contractual instrument. That's what a charter is. That's why I said this is where the contract is. So that section 13, subsection 2 of the charter is in the following terms. Subject to this section 18 and 49 and to subsection 9 and 12 of this section, and save only as may be demonstrably justified in a free and democratic society. Demonstrable, that me are doing, me I demonstrate, so I'm free. Me I demonstrate, so I'm not criminal in no activity. The public authority need to correct that area. Yeah, man. Free and democratic society. This charter guarantees the rights and freedom set out in subsection 3 and 6 of this section and in section 14, 15, 16, and 17. And B, Parliament shall pass no law, no organ of the state shall take any action which abrogates, abridge, or infringe those rights. So when you hear these things, these are the rights where I'm going to talk about where I have it inherently, but this Charter of Fundamental Rights, ascended by the Governor General, where it do it secure these fundamental rights. It guarantees where no little dunce police, because it is a part of a criminal cabal with some criminal court officers and some criminal parish court judge, female. When I buck the male, I will see what them I deal with. But that female is a criminal in her conduct because she have no oath of office that I can verify. And then here she is, I said, I don't get a speedy trial. This little Luciferian entity, this demonic entity, I play games with me. What kind of 2 months for disclosure? I want to just take me things. You know, some satanic people, and remember me telling you, you know, not one are going to escape. Not one are going to escape. Yeah, man, and this woman here deny me access to information. Because me don't know her name. She not allow me to ask who the prosecutor is, which me normally do in my courts. Get the name of the prosecutor, which the judge usually instruct the prosecutor to give me them name. But this little demonic entity acting as parish court judge deny me all of these access. She was tampering with the witness. She was interfering with the witness. She had all kind of things were wrong in there, and she's totally unaware. That's why I say she's incompetent, because she come and do the same thing over and over again for all the years where she do this thing. Now she run up in a man like me and it's like, oh, it's the same thing. How do you plea? And I calm me down. Plea where? I'm innocent. You can't plea innocent, you have to plea. I'm innocent. I'm guilty of nothing. I'm not guilty of anything. I'm guilty of nothing. I'm innocent. Now, if I behave like that, them are going to say, psychological evaluation. Sodomite girl, when I say I'm innocent, you have to just lock your chat, girl. You hear me deal with it on YouTube? Because I can't do that in the court. I don't have no respect for you. Backroad you for the harlot. I got disrespect you because you really are trying me. I mean, I care. You know I care zero. Because I don't have no authority. Little nasty girl. You think me have some make all those other judge tell you how I deal with them. I don't have no respect for you when you're outside of the law. You're a criminal in your conduct. Or you have me draw me out about 2 months for disclosure. Watch me. I'm going to try ascertain some information. I'm going to record and all these things, but I go and record the fact that me come try to ascertain some information so uno can deny me the access what I need. That's what I'm going to do. Because you people are out of order. Filthy. Boy, you're a parish court judge. Back road, you forgot. Ugly girl. I have no respect for one man, because I'm out of order. Look how plain this thing is. And I'm not supposed to do what I do, but show nobody no day after telling us I'm wrong. You can't buy me out, you know. And I realize that. And my order high. So I can't bring no girl in front of me. You understand? So when I can't buy out a man, and I can't bow him out and owe him out, then I don't have nothing at all. Nothing I don't have. Because I don't want nothing from the government. And I hear me have bun that long time, so I can't do nothing for me. I have to stop harassing me. That I have to stop though. We shall agree that chapter 3, section 16. Let me bring up this thing because I have my glasses. Section 16, subsection 2 of the charter is a near cousin of the previous section 20, subsection 1 of the old Bill of Rights section. So you see, so we are talking about the Bill of Rights. As we said of section 20, subsection 1, in Bell versus the Director of Public Prosecution in 1985, 1 AC 937, Bell versus DDP, section 16.2 is a composite of 3 discrete rights. Listen, entitlement to a fair hearing that me not get. Fair hearing within a reasonable time that me not get. And by an independent and impartial court or authority established by law. None of those 3 me not get. Because me I go up against a crooked parish court judge when I give me no respect. And then me I go up with a, what you call them, court clerk. I call them prosecuting court clerk, because them I work as both. All them do is push paper. Them, some of them dunce like rat bat. And then me I go up against whoever the so-called police officer is. So it's biased against me. That's why I don't have a problem. I clap it up on and out here. Because it's already biased against me. You understand? I want to already try me for all of these things. I want to commit double jeopardy. You understand? I don't have nothing about you. I want tasteless in every way. Because I is outside of the law. Telling us I want to just fancy up looking, but man, I'm going to start deal with it harsh out there. Start look upon like the common criminal and the trash that somehow is, and treat them the same way in the public. I want to make the news out there. Yeah, man. Embarrassing out there. Because I'm a criminal in an office. on have no oath of office on dishonorable up there. We not respect on. Here the Constitution has said me have a right to fair trial. Sin and them thing are three discrete rights. Entitlement to a fair hearing within a reasonable time and by an independent and impartial this witch that was on that chair, sitting up high, going like she I am mighty. Lady, you don't even know. You say all you, when me get your name for know who you is, me write your name on piece of paper, lady. You, a devil. You can't tell me nothing. Because you're complicit. You know exactly what you do. You know of me. Because I'm going to place a document on the court that alone should have said, yeah, what, make a whole up, you know. Let's just take our time right here. Brethren, I don't know what go on. And as a judge, I don't understand this thing and where you're going with it. You know? So give me a week or two, please. You know what I mean? And I will say, okay, madam. But you give me no respect. You treat me like a regular subject. I'm going to embarrass you and call you girl. I know you're supposed to have a family when them hear all this and then you publish your name and style it this way. You're going to know. And then your colleagues are going to say, why behave that way? Because this girl here is out of order, out of honor, and is outside of law with her conduct. I'm not a subject. You deal with a subject that way. I'm not your subject, lady. You're out of order. You're violating the very laws that on a sworn public oath to uphold. And if I'm on call you on it, you have to just do the right thing. You don't care me I play them games here. And then I disrespect me like, you know, when I speak in the court, like, I know I'm probably older than you. I'm probably older than this woman. This is why I disrespect you in the public. Idiot girl. Spanish town cursing. But no man, no disappointing man, no make people turn away from what is good. Because you not good and not purport on yourself to be so. Untidy. Here it is. We shall quote section 16.2. In the determination of a person's civil rights and obligation or of any legal proceedings which may result in a decision adverse to his interest, he shall be entitled to a fair hearing within a reasonable time by an independent and impartial court of authority established by law. We can't go in a traffic court. Yeah, man. Too much criminal there around on that side there. We have to go looking at the next part to see what I want. Yeah, man. We shall agree that section 16.2 is a compendious statement of the fundamental rights to due process. This is where this brethren deny me. I'm there in a Portmore. Everybody know what me there. You understand? Any police who want to find a man like me, if they must say, yo, what would a man the way I talk about him sovereign? And next police, I say, around the same day, man. He always the right there, sir. So a man can't say, brethren, come check when I could verify some things. Or oh, you for just take up my things and you know what that feel like, brethren? I wonder how you that feel if you have all your daughter and a man just take her away and you can't have access to your daughter or your wife. You know what I mean? Which is your property. How would you feel? You understand? Because your wife and your children are your property, you know, brethren. Just like mine, you know. Just like my automobile are my property. And you take it upon yourself. This old dunce police. I'm now going to ease up on you. Really. Yeah, my only opportunity for really get at on a car. Normally, I never need to. But when I see the criminality and the injustice, and then me I experience it as a free man, me I say, boy, the common people, them lost. We don't have no way out. Common folk, peasants, subjects, you guys have no way out. No way out. Believe it. Yeah, man, if you don't know walk the walk your way, you don't see me I walk. That's it. And this walk is a lawful walk. I mean, I demonstrate say I'm within the scope of all of the laws one is supposed to uphold. Because this very constitution secure and guarantee my right to travel and to move freely, easily. It's right there. Plain English. Plain English. Not your legalese. Plain English. When I night with no man, we're gonna make sure that this place ya erupt and gonna go up in flame. And when I run well born gonna here and there, yeah man, we're going to no man. I don't know where we reach and I know absolutely nothing about it. Period. Live or die. I saw this thing still. Yeah man, I now for their feet like a manifest itself. You understand? I am just the instrument now, because I'm not saying nobody step up and do it. And probably I me alone have this kind of information and clarity. So why not? I don't like me want to come out here. Me always tell you, but more time the most I push me out here. So here I am. I say silent deception and inducement by fraud by the traffic division. You understand? Yeah, man. So you say the Public Service Commission on need to take note. Say on agents operate outside of the law, which you already know. You already know these things. I know that. But somebody have to bring on to bear because I have my property on harassment. Me I ride my bicycle and police pull me over, pull me key out of my waist, touch me, assault me. Police do that, you know. Yeah, man, that's part. Upstairs, I carry my bicycle, man. Because I say, watch you, I want to take on my pro box, you know. I can't make on take on my bicycle and say me a speed or me I do this or me I do anything at all. And when the other day, me a jog and me have two weights, hear me to myself, boy, I wonder if them police, yeah, are going to pull me over while me a jog and charge me for the weights them what me have. And that me I say, and I laugh to myself, because me I say them dumb like that. Them silly, not all of them. But you have some, I don't know how not allowed them, some of them could dunce people in this thing. That's why when I make the criminal them look smart out there, because so much dunce police then I think. When I like on man, when I can't read and write and behave inappropriately, when I behave outside of the law, we don't have no kind of likes for no. We burn on man. Physically and literally. Yeah, man. And figuratively. We burn on man to the core, kind of filthy, and destroy a beautiful island like this. When they used to say Jamaica, Irie man, no, different thing are going on. You understand? Different thing are going on. We shall agree, even those who are charged. No, I don't want to go too fast. You know. We shall agree, this encapsulation of the fundamental rights to due process is itself an invocation of the cherished concept, which is the bedrock of a free and democratic society. The rule of law. These guys are lawless. They are outlaws. They are imposters in office. They are impersonators in office. These are rogue agents doing their own thing. And they have been doing it for so long until now. Until now. Which university student call out this fictitious criminal construct for what it is? Which one? Can't. Which entertainer? Can't. Which cultural leader? Can't. Yeah. I remember me telling you me the dance, you know. I just, I have to apply myself because my head tough. Yeah, man. So we're talking about the rule of law. We're talking about due process, which is denied to the Jamaican populace, to the free people of Jamaica. It is denied. Yeah, man, because you know, run down some Andrew Holiness $5,000 mess. We shall agree, even those who are charged with the task of interpreting and declaring what is the law by virtue of the doctrine of the separation of powers, are themselves not above the law. You're that parish court judge, you're not above the law, lady. You're not. We don't have no respect for you. I, man, if I ever see you again, I am dumb. Because I know if me ever open my mouth and say greetings, you're going to lock me up. So me not talking at your place. What me going to say is, I plead the fifth. I choose to remain silent because in front of criminal entity such as you, whatever I say and do shall be used against me. So I have nothing to say in front of you and your criminality. Case closed. On unlawful and on conduct, man. And we are expose it, man. I'm never put my document down on the Supreme Court while on a place for a little criminal game over there. So read all on want. You want 100 million? I'll write 100 million and give to you guys. Would that suffice? You might can get a new personality, character, and probably a new face. That is the parish court judge. As somebody we don't know, you know. Because you have the authority to tell the little dumb court clerk, say, hold on. Let's see what's going on. I want to do that. You talk about deposition July 28th. All of these things are evidence of your criminality. I don't comprehend what's going on yet. I know I don't get it yet. I can't wait for the 28th for see the paperwork. Yeah, man, for see that paperwork. Because we are use the very paperwork for condemn you guys and indict you guys. That we are doing now. I'm an indict to know in a brethren. On a criminal and on a conduct, you know. And because on a take with my vehicle, you know, and I like me, I do this, I make trouble, you know. When you see me and come trouble me and take with my vehicle, you know. Send a little dunce police come take with my vehicle, you know. And me I ride my bicycle and I send a little, well, true is a girl police, but she's too young for me. She not a grape on her, so she not gonna really turn me on. Me not play with the young little picnic. So you could have be 30 and I come in front me, boy, you're a big man, me I run you. Because you not a grape on you. You understand? So now if you know that is the next thing about me, one might not know. So I feel like, hey, I'm young and fresh. I have no interest. None. You understand? Because I have a beautiful wife. When I see her, one might just walk right by. Yeah, because now I said, she just so, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I'm good. I'm on good. Now you're telling me I live my best life. Even when them people harass me. When Andrew Holness sending police them for come harass me, well, I'm not going to say that because Andrew not so petty. I can't say that much. Andrew Holness might not as smart in terms of how me as a man apply myself, but him not petty. So I know him probably I say, who got trouble a brethren there? That Andrew probably I say, who got trouble a brethren there? You understand? And I say, we ignore that brethren there. Who got trouble him? So I know say it's just a dunce police, you know? No know nothing about nothing at all. Can't read and write. To save him own. Not even skin. But I not pressure on no. And I notice who me have on a document. Me have on a boss, the Attorney General and the Director of Public Prosecution. And them me address. Because them hire on and phone incompetence should affect them. Them to know about it. Them for come talk to me and tell me, say, boy, you know, them don't know what going down there, but here is a vehicle and watch you see some compensation here, because I know you don't want to worry for nothing. And watch you know, we'll leave you alone. So please nobody talk about we no more on the YouTube. And I can work with that. All of what I say, what I say. And if the people them don't want it, then what can I do? Them a criminal out the people, but I don't know it because I can't prove it. I man can, because them thief my property and them kidnap me. You get me? And them imprison me falsely. And me I tell the brethren, say, see my documents say renunciation, it means I'm outside of the jurisdiction of where you deal with. And the Duns police can't read and write. I'm going to show my next document and say, see, you do not trespass in a brethren. And the man said, they're not fraud. They're not good. This is a little regular man, yeah? This is a old carrier. That's what the Duns police say. And watch how me go lean upon him bloodline now. Because I saw it going there. So me I chant them down. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I can't just see people and just mess with people. And when people are show you, say, see it here peacefully, see it here harmoniously, see it here. Just read now. Don't like rat bat. And that's why I'm going to rate Andrew when it comes on to education. Because he was education minister and a peer done it look like him keep running. I see him put a woman down a petrol jam. There is no way he would do that. If me say, boy, I'm married and I got bad, when I got bad, my girl have to dip on some island somewhere far where nobody can find her. You understand? Yeah. So when me and her get together, not even wife, you can ever know that. Me and God, I say, yo. So you have to put woman in, right up in all them things they out there. And then you want to come talk about, yeah, I wouldn't do that. So I can't acknowledge you as no leader. You get me? I'm not saying a man for perfect or, you know, no, not that me I say I know what you do it now. How you do it, brethren? It's untidy. And that demonstrates say you not ready. You don't know if you run ward, brethren. Joker. We shall agree the judiciary as an organ of the state, being the third branch of government, is obliged to take no action which abrogates, abridge, or infringe charter rights, which is contract rights. You hear that? These are the information my people now have. We shall agree the inviolability of the charter rights, that means that it can be violated, therefore attaches as much to the judiciary as it does to any other organ of the state, including the Public Service Commission or the Police Service Commission. Yeah, man. We shall agree prejudice, of course, should be assessed considering the interests of the accused, which is I, which the speedy trial was designed to protect. So this is why the criminal parish court woman have me for trial way up in September and take 2 months for bring disclosure. I give me notification. She not take no talk, you know. And I'm my talk supposed to at least have relevance as the accused woman. And yeah, go around and I go expose on the man as the filth and trash that you are. Back road you forgot. Back road you forgot. That's why more time I go watch the news and I see certain things, but I ever look on but I say, yeah man, judgment man. Judgment man. On a crab up out there. But true, me know righteousness shall govern this earth. Me no worry, no. Neither night nor day, me no worry. Uno have to worry, because Uno are the criminal. Uno are do the wrongs out there. I man is just the man we want to mess with. So me I show you, so give me a recognizance where it's fraudulent. Me I show you, say when your police stop me, it's outside of law. Silent deception and inducement by fraud. So in order for me stay within the scope of law, I can't participate in a phone of things. So I'm gonna remain silent and move to the Supreme Court where me can get some redress. Yeah, man, from these zealous corporate public servants. Yeah, man, on a really untidy, man. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I tell you, the court has identified 3 such interests. 1, to prevent oppressive pre-trial incarceration. Basically, even though I'm there, it's like me incarcerated the same way. To minimize anxiety and concern of the accused. You just don't know, in a year, me I chant out and I scream out, oh yeah. To limit the possibility that the defense will be impaired. Watch me now, man. That's why it's just this little untidy woman of my case I carry we are September. So now we are demonstrate so them a criminal. Because I don't know where you wait so long. Or where you deal with. Me I carry it go down at somewhere else. You know what I mean? I'm not going to ascertain the information. Yeah. I'm not going to ascertain the information, man. Just for my personal record. Because I forgot on the public record. You understand? Yeah, while I go down at the Supreme Court, I could try address on the boss and see if I can get some redress and get back my property. You understand? And move away from phone a little unlawful activities. Demonic masonries over there. We shall agree within the Constitution, section 16, subsection 5, said every person charged with a criminal offense shall be presumed innocent until he proved guilty or has pleaded guilty. So you see this little untidy, little filthy woman when me I tell her I'm innocent, you calm me down, you little dirty sodomite. Me no respect you. He's a dirty sodomite. You hear me talk on YouTube? You, forgive me, no wifey, but this lady really tipped me off. Yeah, man, because I'm no legal this and that. Me no law, and what I deal with no law. It's no law, and a legal process is far from law, far removed from it. On a criminal, and the whole traffic division now, me can't say criminal in all its activity. I don't know why people participate. On a criminal in all in ways and forms, silent deception and inducement by fraud, by these corporate public officers, these corporate vendors, these dishonorable businessmen and women. You're trashed out there. You're found wanted, guilty as charged. Yeah, man. We shall agree that if there are any obligation to compel involuntary association and servitude, we shall certainly do so. If there are such contract stipulation on record within the constitutional charter. So there is no such thing where I say, uno can force me to associate with a corrupt group of folk or association such as you guys as a body politic. You can't force me. You can't force me and tell me that I'm a slave. You can't do that. I mean, I show no law where I say you can't do that. And the very law I say I have a right to protect my environment, protect my community, protect myself, protect my property, protect even my neighbor. I have them right, the brethren. And it is from any entity, foreign or domestic. We have them right there now. We know in the brethren. And we are restrained and reserve ourselves. You understand? And when I play some game, when I have real criminal out there for exercise, presume authority on. Whole heap of dance out there when I can play that way. It's disappointing when people look to as authority and on far removed from it. look to you guys for law. I don't know where to find it. Criminals in office. Yeah, man. We shall agree that there is, in fact, no evidence that an underlying obligation exists. The public authority, through its representative agent, has asserted that a criminal or civil offense has occurred. So said public authority must produce evidence of a lawful criminal or civil claim. Them can't do that. All them do are play games right now. Notice of proceeding in good faith to the liable parties, the prosecuting attorney general, whatever his name is, and wherever his location is, and the prosecuting director of public prosecution, whatever her name is, and wherever her office is. Particular of claim, silent deception and inducement by fraud is substantiated by empirical evidence and logical analysis as a certificate of fact to the notice of recognizance attached hereto and incorporated herein by reference as evidence to Exhibit B. For the record, all public authority, representative agent of the corporate government, for the record, assert that this accused man needs to obtain permission from said municipal corporation to move freely on the highway and byways of the island of Zamayaka, now called Jamaica by the corporate government. This accused man does hereby respectfully demand that this corporate government cure his ignorance and present 1. The constitutional delegation of authority to compel involuntary association and servitude. Number 2. The underlying contract upon which an obligation lies regarding this matter. Number 3. The identity of the real parties of interest regarding this matter. Number 4. The authority and nexus you move in this matter. And there them know some of these things, drop out there already, and yeah. So we like read and write and share information so ones and ones can, choose to take them time, because everybody that can go in at the school them, and everybody that have time for, but them can listen and I listen and I listen again some more for no say, boy, be careful out there. It's never what you think it is. You understand? Because now criminal purport themselves as non-criminal. Lawbreakers purport themselves as lawful people. You understand? So it's silent deception. And this is how they induce you by way of their fraud. Yeah, man. Them silent deception is a fraud. All right. And fraud vitiates all things. We now have to know these things, people. Yeah, man. We now have to know these things, man. A step by step out there, And again, I don't even know where I'm going with this recording. Because I'm not saying nothing for much. Anyway. If it now go on, then we can redo the thing. But yeah, information share. Information for decade. Yeah, and from our perspective. You understand? Because if we say we're free and we don't believe it, then we can demonstrate it. But more time, the process of demonstrating our freedom, we are exposed on criminality, we are exposed on criminal conduct, and we are exposed the fact that Ono is liable for damages. You know what I mean? Yeah. And fee schedule is initiated, so as we go forward, we just take the time put what we are put together. But this is how we have to get out here and chant so the basic people, the common people, because it all go over them head. I know that. I know. But if we there every day a chant and repeat the same thing, eventually it will kick in and them start figure out and say, oh, so all along them people have been criminal. And we are look up to them like them honorable when them not honorable in no way, shape, or form. They're always in dishonor. People are gonna figure it out. Anyway, the brave may fall, but never yield. Yeah. And we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Salute Kingston College. Yeah, I twin brother, alma mater. Yeah. Theme place that. Yeah, man. My one Tivoli Garden. Even though I'm not really, link up on them thing there. But yeah. Time I come when I have to pass through and even walk around the school, walk around on the field, put myself in a position for, do something for them young ones there. Yeah, structure it in such a way where nobody can thief now. Just the youth them can have access and get access. So we have to structure now. There are too much criminal out there, and the criminal them in a disguise. You're not gonna know them anymore until you see them actions. Salute out the free people. Silent deception and inducement by fraud. These corporate public vendors, these corporate public servants. Now we can say salute to the Governor General's office and salute to the honorable public officers out there. The honorable public officers out there. We say salute. Military, from we salute the Governor General, on know on honor phone pecking order. So on know phone respect concrete military. Always. Always. Yeah. Always. We just need to get some of them police here. In line. The one them were up full, but always a salute those. The one them were, out of order, on know them. Push them out. Push them out. Clean it up. It can be clean. Clean it up, man. This is their opportunity. Clean it up, man. Including the court. You have to clean up them courts there and start rearrange some of them activity there. Because the jig is up, Yeah, man. On the recognizance, all you can mess with is that birth registration form. That is it. That is it. Salute, Joel Jaguasi. Wrap it up, my king, because me doubt if you a little minute. Yeah, and I can't say nothing for my unit. I don't know what go on to see how long I'm there, I forgot to find a different browser to try work with. But yes, people, we do give thanks. We do say, listen, just ask question. Are you upholding your public oath of office today, madam or sir? With all due respect. And when them say yes, you say gratitude, madam. I acknowledge and accept that public oath of office and thank you very much for your public service. How can I help you, ma'am? What do you need from me? All respect. But when them act rude and go on like say boy them better than you, then it's pleasurable if you watch all the news and see them house abandoned or some little crazy mess like that, Them a drive on the road and just get all a flat tire. Yeah. When them behave inappropriate, at them way that you want to see them. Usually, them world different from ours, Yeah, and them unlawful one that usually mingle and mix in a certain kind of activity where publicly them now go on them thing they expose. Yeah. Yeah. But I won't even go no further. Let me take time to talk here. So we have a long way to go. Salute out the free people. The brave will never ever stop chanting out here. Yeah. And the brave may fall, but never ever yield. Nah, stop chanting. Stay firm out there, people, and stay strong. Knowledge over ignorance. Knowledge over ignorance. And burn them with them untidiness. Back road, some of them people after that. Yeah, around the red light district. Untidy trash on his. You want me deal with, you know? Harsh in the public. Because I'm not sure I'm no respect in that court. When I'm coming down a court and I go on like a phone court and I go no quickly say I'm my court. Documentation, I go say that. Step by step though. Step by step.